Imagine a night when the heavens themselves seem to revolt, casting a sickly green glow across the sky. On this fateful evening, the world as known ceased to exist, giving rise to a horror that walked, hungered, and hunted the dead. In the wake of chaos, a solitary figure known as Exile took refuge in the shadowy confines of his basement on the town's outskirts. With the outside world overrun by relentless zombies, Exile turned to the one tool that could still pierce the veil of isolation, a shortwave radio. From this humble sanctuary, he began his nightly broadcasts, a beacon of hope and guidance in a world shrouded in darkness. Each day, Exile ventured into the desolate streets, his eyes and ears open to the eerie silence, broken only by the shambling of the dead. He gathered not just supplies, but stories, tales of survival and snippets of information about the ever-evolving nightmare. By night, he returned, a solitary figure against the dim glow of his radio equipment, ready to share his findings with anyone who might be listening. His voice, steady and reassuring, became a nightly ritual for many. "Tonight I bring updates on safe zones and reports of recent zombie movements," he would begin, his words cutting through the fear and uncertainty. He shared survival tips, how to find food in abandoned stores, the best ways to purify water, and ways to fortify a shelter against the relentless siege of the undead. As weeks turned into months, Exile's broadcasts evolved. They became more than just survival tips. They were a thread connecting the scattered remnants of humanity. People began to respond, their messages crackling over the airwaves, sharing their own experiences and sometimes just seeking the comfort of another human voice. Exile, once just another survivor, had become a linchpin in the fragile network of the living. His broadcasts not only informed but also unified, providing a semblance of community in a world torn apart by the undead. In reflecting upon Exile's journey and the indomitable spirit of those who tuned in every night, one must ponder the resilience of humanity. Faced with the unimaginable, people found ways to connect, to survive, and perhaps most importantly, to retain their humanity. What does this tell us about the human spirit, that even in the darkest times the light of hope and unity can prevail?